Ah, yes. So this is Kid with Undiagnosed Autism. This is like the third time I try to record it because it crashed all the other times. This is me playing Minecraft for 10 hours while rambling about shit no one cares about. Or should not care about, really. Um, yeah, okay. Anyway, so, what is this and what is it supposed to be? Well, it's supposed to be me playing Minecraft for 10 hours straight, seeing how long I can take it until I want to rip my own face off, and I have to keep talking the entire time. Wait, actually, what am I doing? Let's go. Item. How do I. Pulsating iron. I get pulsating iron, I need an induction smelter and a pile. Oh. Alright, oh, I don't have any of those things, right? Let's just get one of these so I can set this up. Yes, oh yeah, that's piss easy. So yeah, 10 hours of me playing Minecraft. A lot of Minecraft, so you know, it is slightly better, slightly less gay. Not like being gay is a bad thing, no! But, you know, you're gonna have to suffer with me. I will say, the reason why I'm doing this is because I was, you know, it's sort of a challenge by one of my, well, it was actually a joke by one of my friends who said it would be funny if you did that. And I went, yeah, it would be, so I'm actually going to do it now. I already slightly regret doing it. Like, I already have a bad feeling about the next 10 hours. I have a feeling it's going to end in pain and tears. So, you know, fun. I mean, I like Minecraft, but I have a feeling after this, I'm not going to like Minecraft quite as much. Oh, of course. Christ, I'm retarded. Yeah. It's because I haven't played 10 hours straight any video game, actually, for a very long time. When I say a very long time, I mean like a year. And I just haven't really been into a lot of the games. Haven't had the interest to sustain for that period of time. I've been doing other shit, been doing school and, you know, more important things. Or, sorry, not school. Anyway, I won't get into that. Because that's not even interesting even to me. And I like some really boring shit. Who wants to learn about different grades of iridium palladium alloys? I do. You might be saying, ooh, this kid's just trying to be quirky and different, saying he likes boring shit. But I'm not. I'm saying that I'm proud of the shit that I like. You can piss off otherwise. Oh god, this is going to be fun processing all this bollocks. No, yep. Yeah, so... Oh, bloody hell. Keep forgetting how much shit I actually have here. Christ almighty. Yes. Yes. Yes! Oh, that's gonna take a very long amount of time. But, yeah, oh well. Oh well. Yes. So 10 hours of me playing Minecraft, probably becoming as bored as you. Well, you're probably going to become a lot... Well, going to become a lot more bored a lot faster. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, so to fill the time, before I actually say anything of any interest, I suppose, I don't know. I'll go over what I'm actually playing. I'm playing a Minecraft mod pack that I put together. I call it K5 in reference to the Kardashev scale. There's got K1, K2, K3, and that's usually where it stops. But then there's the idea of K4, which, you know, that's sort of like where species have been able to use all of the available energy in the observable universe. And my idea is K5 civilization be able to use energy from outside of the observable universe somehow, if such a thing is even possible. So, I just call it K5 because you've got various universes, or dimensions, and you've got the nether and the end and all that crap. That's just why I call it K5. It's primarily built around the idea of generating a massive amount of raw materials. So like we're talking millions upon millions of ingots of iron, gold, and all that stuff. And the early game is designed to be quite easy, but the late game is designed to be quite resource intensive. So you need some quite, large scale machines, factories, processing, that sort of stuff. We've got all sorts of stuff like, the classics, Ender IO, Planet Logistics 2, thermal expansion. We've got RF tools, extra utilities, all that good shit. And we've got a few other ones. We've got double hotbar, as you can see. It's double hotbar. It's pretty cool. Then there is other stuff like reactor craft, nuclear craft, tech reborn, IC2, Project E. I know. Don't worry, I'll go over Project E. Project E and Equivalent Exchange 3 as well. I wanted there to be a slight distinction between the two. I wanted Equivalent Exchange 3 to be slightly more powerful, but also considerably more limited. So I'll go over that soon. And I will say, I did have a lot of the recipes changed, and I had a lot of crossover with a lot of the mods in terms of the recipes. So, a lot of the Tech Reborn and IC2 plates and stuff were used for things like cryo-stabilized flux ducts and that good shit. No, it decided to reset on me for no reason. It's great. And I try to fix it, and it still doesn't want to do it, so that's going to be something for me to do after this painful 10 hours. So at the moment, we're just going to be utilising all the default recipes, and if I ever do any sort of follow-up video on the same world, I'll probably go over what shit has changed. This is very much a work in progress mod pack. I don't even know if I really want to release it as an actual official mod pack. I don't really know if it would have enough different about it for people to actually want to play it. But, whatever. I have gone through all the configs, so I've changed all sorts of shit around. I've got Draconic Evolution. The Draconic Energy cores are considerably more powerful in terms of capacity. I was going to make I had made their recipe considerably more expensive, utilising Chaos Shards and all that shit. But no, it reset, and whatever. Can't really do anything about that now. Apart from being butthurt about it, but still. As you can see right here, I'm just trying to flatten out this whole area so I can use it as a building area for a proper nice base. And I'm going to make it look a bit more natural once I've actually covered over the area I want to. I don't worry about that. Yes, we've got magical crops in here. I have the idea of making that a very end game thing as well. RF tools with dimensions and that sort of shit. Same sort of deal, making that somewhat end game. So you're having to use other sort of mods for it. So we do have Torture Arena mod, again, making the recipe for that quite expensive. Use the idea. So that, you're not just able to use everything going from the word go. Yeah. Oh god. Apart from that, we've got big reactors, universe craft, periodic table mod, which just says periodic table in. You can set up. It's pretty cool looking. It's just a cosmetic mod, really, but it is still a really cool one. There's not really much else apart from that I can think of off the top of my head of like major mods. Yes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just covering over. I'm going to try and cover over this whole area. Make this whole area open for just building shit. I'll probably set up like a few farms and stuff. I am playing on peaceful right now just because I want to make this even more boring for everyone around me. I do have Vein Miner installed as well, so that's something. Great. Yes. so I do have a few plans about what I want to actually do with this world. I want to build a few things. I want to build loads of things. I want to build a large golden sort of cathedral-looking thing around in the desert. Sort of based off the idea of the Imperial Palace, the God Emperor's Imperial Palace. How are we doing processing? I get some more cadmium. What do we actually use cadmium for? We use it for... Oh, okay, we use it for this alloy, which we use for fuel canisters and absorption rods. And solar towers. Okay, we use fuel canisters, fuel cool. Well, it certainly seems like it is useful. Cool. Thorium fuel cool. Nice. Yes, I guess. Yeah, decent amount of stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so I want to make an Imperial Palace made of solid gold, but obviously that's a little way away. So the first thing I really want to do is I want to, well, all of that shit's processing, I'll just show you around this area that I have spawned in. I've decided to set up shop. So I've got, some plains shit and high, extreme hills? Extreme hills. So what I want to do is I want to use this area. Obviously I'm going to modify a lot of it, do a lot of geoengineering. And I want to have a walkway all along the side here. And have like a big tower sticking out of it there. So I kind of want to build shit inside the mountain, but I want the mountain itself to be a part of the structure. And I want the structure to use the mountain as, actual parts of the structure. So it's going to be... It's going to be really cool, but I would like it to be somewhat modular and easily expandable. So I'm able to have, all sorts of shit if I want to add. Oh, I want to add a super cool thing to it. I'll just add another section onto it, and then that's, I'll be able to do that. Oh God, okay. So while that's cooking, I'll just mine some shit out here as well, because the stuff is available. Got some tin ore. Yes, yeah. So I think what my ultimate end goal would be in terms of the shit available, I'd like to be able to... I'd like to be able to have a draconic reactor set up. I'd also like to have... Well, everyone says they've got like extreme, super epic ideas for what sort of shit they want to have on their world, and it very rarely ends up happening, because they just do everything else and they're like, oh, this is actually a bit gay, can't be arsed doing this now, move on to the next thing, which, let's be honest, is probably going to happen here as well, but as of right now, I have some grand plans. Yes. Yeah, so, apart from the Imperial Palace, which is very much a thing that's going to happen further on, because, Jesus Christ, I mean, that's, solid gold as of right now is quite expensive, but ultimately should not be. I do have chisel installed, so it's not going to look like shit, hopefully, because gold blocks generally, default texture, looks a bit like shit. If I'm honest, but that's just me. Yeesh. Yeah, I also want to... I'd probably change up this to something a bit more aesthetically pleasing. I haven't decided what particular material I want to... the main material, main colour scheme I'll use. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure what I'll make that. I've got more coal. I've got loads of coal. So we should be right for coal. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's cool. I got some lithium just being processed. Fantastic. I'll I'll go over some basic stuff just because, but you know, I want to have a general theme, and I like the sort of industrial theme. I like an industrial looking thing. So go chisel. But I might use stone if I'm using the mountain as, you know, a thing. So what I might do is we have a look through some of it. I'll probably use stuff like technical blocks. You know, Tyrian is very nice. I quite like Tyrian, especially like the shiny futuristic armor plating. That looks very nice. So I'll probably use stone for the outside, and then I'll use you know, stone for the outside bits, and then I'll have some. You know what? No, we're gonna go stone. It's gonna be a stone base, and then we're gonna have cool shit in the inside, and we're gonna use Tyrian. Actually, laboratory blocks and the technical blocks. There we are. There's a plan. So all the outside shit will just look like stone. All the inside shit will look really cool. Yes. We'll have a look at it. So it's stone bricks. That's all based off the same shit. Yeah. So we'll probably use these as floor. Yeah, flooring material, at least for the outside stuff. And then we'll probably use, I'm thinking, small stone bricks, or actually wide stone bricks as yeah. Oh, you got block of silvers and shit. Oh yeah, that's all that stuff's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with that. Okay then, my Negro. So what we'll do is we'll get some cobblestone. We'll just dump it into a furnace right here. Not there, there. Okay. There we go. So that will just be able to smelt the entire stack. Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. I think we will have to expand this area out. This is a temporary position, by the way. Temporary spot. I probably will keep this as kind of just a thing, like a little mining thing, although I have a feeling I'll probably just end up using it in that space as a part of the structure as well. Jesus Christ, there's all sorts of shit right now. Yeah, alright. So that's just doing that thing. And I'll also make a chisel. If I remember how to make a chisel, is it like this and like this? It certainly is. So, okay, so we want to use the wide stone bricks. Wide stone bricks. Okay, we go in here. Actually, what kind of cobblestone shit can we use? Ooh, actually, got cobblestone bricks. I quite like these small cobblestone bricks, actually. Aligned cobblestone. See, this has a nice sort of like weathering to it, and then this is a bit more clean. I think as no. Although no, we'll use this. We'll still use this shit for the flooring material. So I'll get the flooring material stuff out. I think I'd like this as a flooring material. You know what I mean? For you know, most of the stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use that. There's an idea. Now, obviously, it might be a bit premature for me to just go. Gotta build a big base, ha! But screw you. You know, I'm processing all my ores, man. I mean, I could build. Yeah, actually, I'll build another chest, and then I'll just fill up all the other shit. But doing this again, shit. This is the ore converter. Ore converter mod is quite nice, actually. I try to have unified ores. Doesn't really want to work very well for some reason. Been pissing about all that stuff, and it's just lame. It's thorium, it's aluminium, titanium. No, that's good. Zirconium. Just dump this shit here. Can take 1,000,000 years to process, which is okay by me. A huge deal. Okay, so. Yes. So what I kind of want to have, actually we're just going to remove this bit because it just looks shit. Just line this out. So what I do actually want to have is a sort of tower poking out here. I don't know what I'll use the tower for. I might just use it as a thing. You know, I might use it as sort of like as a nice base, like not a functional workstation area thing, but it's like a living quarters, living area. Like I'll have a bed and like a recreational area and all that sort of shit. I say recreational area while I'm doing something, you know, playing a game, but let's ignore that. It's like people who drink alcohol and shit and gee yeah, going yeah, whoa, look at me. It's like, yeah, yeah, that's slightly pathetic when you think about it. Because what you could do is you could be out doing that thing in real life with people you, well, you probably don't know people if you're actually, you know, doing that in a video game. But you know, let's not think about it too much because then you just become more and more depressed. And we don't like that in our neighbourhood, do we? No, we do not. Oh, shit. Shit! As I said, it's peaceful mode, so ha ha ha. Boring for you, can't see me die all the time. Yes. Jeff name is. Sorry about that really painful meme that I made reference to, but let's just come here. Yes, very good indeed. So as I said, I'm thinking about building a sort of a tower. So coming out of here probably. So what I'll do, I'm just trying to think how wide do I want it to be. Because I don't want it to be necessarily a circle. I kind of want it to be a hexagon, so it looks sort of slightly more futuristic-y. But I don't know. So we're supposed to go. Obviously, we have to build in odd increments, just because, you know, it's autistic like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is what I'm talking about. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Yeah, with me so far. 5. 6. 7. Right. Sorry. Oh shit. A lot of that crap in my head right now. It's really starting to get on my nerves, but you know, whatever. Hopefully good on your nerves as well. Alright, so this is sticking out quite a bit, so what I'll do, right, is I'll just mine all of that shit out and it'll just look like it's sort of glued to it. It may look like arse. That is a concern of mine, actually. You know what, I might scale this area back a bit. And I'll sort of go from the other side. So this is 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we are. Okay. So I'm just trying to think, right? If we want to build this thing as super cool, as awesome. Ow, ow. I don't know why I'm saying ow. I'm not actually being physically hurt in real life. Stop motion, man. So kind of want it to be built out here a little bit. So there will be a an entire sort of wall going down through here. I don't know. I kind of want it to be like I am intrigued now about this. Yeah, I'll figure out an easy way of getting up and down. So we want it to be along here. Yeah, okay. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Alright. So we go along here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. So then goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Then we just goes bloop. So this is this. Okay. Alright, nice work. So that's 2. This is 3. Alright. And so we build along here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go 5. And then we go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Do want to make this not like super tall, but a bit, somewhat tall. What I'm gonna do, right? So I'm gonna go back around. I'm gonna see if this looks like arse as much as I suspect. Obviously, it's gonna look a bit like shit around here, just because I have to fill in all of this. So I'll do that as well. I might as well, since I'm here. And I've got plenty of time to burn. It's not like I've got maths homework to do or anything. No, not at all. What am I on about? Jesus Christ, that's going to be fun of me to do. Christ. Now I've reminded myself of all the maths homework I've got to do. Well, we are doing probability, and probability is fun. I mean, we got done doing geometry, and I do quite like doing geometry and like trigonometry and that sort of shit. I like how everything's related to everything else. That's the sort of stuff I like. That. But still, I mean, it's still maths homework. I mean, I'd still rather be playing a trillion hours of Minecraft, so we'll be playing a trillion hours of Minecraft. You know what? Screw it. Screw the 10 hours. I'm going to make this a trillion hours. Right, which would... Yeah, I wonder how long a trillion hours would be, right? Now, I'm going to assume... Because you got 24 hours in a day, right? And I think there's like 120 hours in a week. Actually, that sort of works. Yeah, okay. I'm done with that. 120 hours, so you got like what? We'll just say like 5,000 hours in a year, right? So you got 10,000 hours every 2 years. This is getting cruder and cruder, like this calculation every second, I know. But it's not the point. I mean, got, yeah, a few thousand, yeah, trillion. Yeah, let's be honest, that would be millions, probably billions of years to be honest, but oh god. Yeah, yes. Alright, so just keep building around here. God, yeah, that would be a long time, trillion hours. I wonder what the size of the file would be. If you record it, say, in 1080p, you got good audio quality. Yeah, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. Where are we going? We get some tin ore. Pulverized tin. Filling this shit up nicely. Oh yeah, we got a lot of tin now. Very nice, very nice. What is this? Oh yes, aluminium. Boron. Some silver, got some lead. Yeah, we haven't touched the actual lead ore yet. That was probably just for pulverizing some silver or something. Hey, Peter. Yes. Hey, Peter. Spare looms. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry right now. God. I remind myself of that. Nope. Yes. Oh, I've got carpenter's blocks installed as well, so I'm gonna smooth out these edges with some carpenter's blocks. Isn't that nice? We just need a little bit less edge on this building, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It can be irregular, whatever. Actually, the thing is, it did actually look fine down there, so it doesn't have to necessarily be like a completely regular shape. Just sort of needs to... Oh, I say that. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's go down here again. I don't know, I think that might be somewhat cop-out, because I have a feeling that it's going to look like poo by the end. So look at there. Look at there, and that side can oh shit. What is this? What is this? Yeah, great. Okay, yeah, we can perfectly judge this. This is nice and simple. So there's that, and then if it's going to be built up a bit, okay, no, I'll stick with that. By the way, yes, we will have some easier way of going up here that doesn't look like shit and isn't made out of cobblestone stairs. Probably be something incorporating carpenter's block stairs. I don't know if I want to use the elevator blocks. I kind of want there to be some sort of cool looking shit. You know what I mean? Like cool looking shit, nigga. Yeah, you know what it'd be, my nig? Ah, God. I want to kill myself. Where are we? So that's one, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really, it should have been here, right? Yummy. Yummy in my tummy. The thing is, whenever I play Minecraft, my usual strategy is to just get like a shithole hole, basically, and then just mine everything for like a good few hours, and then come up to the surface and then build a house. Because I don't really want to make like a shit wooden box, because it just looks like poo, and I don't like poo. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yep, that's actually working properly now. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There goes 1. Oh shit. Re. So what can I talk about? What sort of stuff have I been having on the mind lately? I've been having thoughts about metallurgy. God, I can never pronounce it. Metallurgy? Yeah. Business regarding metals? Yeah, with me? So far? I was watching an interesting video about palladium substitution alloys. I think that's what they call it. Platinum substitution alloys. Where they have a lot of platinum alloys that they use for whatever industry it might be. I know they use platinum. I think it's more or less pure platinum though. It's not necessarily platinum alloys for catalysts, chemical reactions. But anyway, so yeah, so they were going over because platinum, is quite a decently valuable raw material. They were trying to use palladium to replace platinum in a lot of these alloys to be used in the same things. So I think there was talking about platinum iridium alloys, was it platinum ruthenium? I think it might be platinum rhenium alloys. I'm going to say platinum rhenium just because I feel more comfortable saying platinum rhenium than platinum ruthenium. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so here's a looking hexagon looking thing. So we'll just build it up a bit more. How much? No, none. Oh, nice. Great. Ooh. Anyway. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely bloody great. Anyways. So yes. It's platinum rhenium alloys, platinum ruthenium alloys, and it's pretty cool actually, the sort of stuff you put into, alloys. And even if it's like a few percent, only a few percent can really change the physical characteristics of the alloy itself. I mean, if you get something like, well, for example, speculum, which I think is tin and copper. So I think it's, I'm going to say tin and copper. Let's check in the, okay, so we've still got processing of our copper to go. Going to be processing through aluminium. Titanium, haven't gone through that yet. Yeah, so we've got a decent amount before I continue on with what I was saying. So we've got some magnesium, lithium, cadmium, nickel, tin, more tin, iron, lead, silver, gold. Got a decent amount of gold actually. Do I plop it? I plop that there in my poo hole. Yes. Yes. No. There we go. Blast furnace. Huh. Well. There you go. Ooh, okay, so you can still complain. That's cool. Anyway, got distracted for a second. Actually, before I do anything, just wanna check this. Yeah, okay. Dump the dilithium in there. Yes, very nice. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about blacks. No, about the different alloys and stuff people, using and developing. It is actually really cool how much variety there are. Well, there is in metallurgy, just because you're looking. Oh, I can't remember now. Can I do this? Cannot. It's good as shit then. Yeah, piss off. Get rid of this. That's crap. Piss off back to your hole, you smelly cake. That's a bit rude, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend any person of the Jewish descent. I like Jews, don't get me wrong. I like them. They do all my banking for me. It's great. It's fantastic. I love Jews. Anyway. Completely forgot that I actually had that shit in there already, but whatever, skill that. So I'm gonna go down just to mine some more crap. More cobblestone, that sort of good stuff. Ah, yes. Yes. But, shit, what was going on about? Yes, oh yes, alloys, Christ, bloody hell. Yeah. No, that stuff's cool. So speculum, which was used in the mirror for telescopes for a while. Before he develops cooler shit like aluminium ones and bloody beryllium mirrors and that sort of cool stuff. He has speculum, which, as I said, copper and tin. And you might be thinking, is it what color is it? It is a nothing color. It is a silvery white. Oh, it's just a white color. It's just reflective. Even with the copper in it, it is actually the copper that makes it great. Because if you just have tin, well, tin can be reflective, but it's not, super great. But mix it with some other shit. Well, there you go. Look at what you can do. It's great. It's fantastic. I don't know enough about metallurgy because I've just sort of been getting into it, but know more about the chemistry of various metals than alloys and shit with them. But I'm still learning. I'm actually really interested in it. I want to be that guy that knows the difference between 3% osmium alloy, osmium palladium alloy, and 7% osmium palladium alloy. That's going to be my goal. Yes, osmium. I quite like osmium. It's probably one of my favourite elements, actually, osmium. I like it because it's very dense. It is the densest stable metal. I mean, I think hassium's supposed to be denser by a lot, but its radioactivity kind of makes that slightly difficult to actually get enough to really, appreciate it. But that's sort of neither here nor there. I would like to see an element, super heavy element like element 120 or 122 or 130. Whoa. Which is stable and also ludicrously dense. That would be pretty cool. Obviously, people like, people like in science fiction, they like having really exotic elements. Platinum, element 177 or element 118 from Call of Duty Black Ops. That shit. That stuff kind of slightly annoys me because why would a collection of quarks or protons, neutrons, and electrons have none of these properties with a certain number, but then it's just somehow, anti-gravity properties with this particular element? I'm like, no. If it's some other particle, if it's something like, graviton shit, I mean, that's slightly better, because at least it isn't, quarks and leptons, because quarks and leptons don't do that. And if they don't do it at the atomic stage, they're not going to do it at the molecular stage. It's like the weird thing from, it confused me a bit, weird thing from Halo Nightfall, right? Because the bioweapon was was a super heavy element in the 120s or something. They said, I can't remember exactly. I know, it was a super heavy element in the 120s, and it had these weird properties. Like, why is it able to do this specifically? This element. Like, these are pretty strange properties. If you've ever watched Halo Nightfall, you know what I'm talking about. Like, why is it only certain genes and shit that are targets, like genotypes? I'm like, what? How is it even stable? I mean, I accept that there's, I hope. I don't accept. I don't, say I hope that there's an island of stability just so we're able to have some really cool new elements in the future, but, whatever. If you can't have that, then that'll just be lame. But I'll have to just sort of get over that. But, it's just strange. It's like the stuff from the Star Trek movie, the red matter. I thought that was kind of cool. Because, it's not necessarily said it's an element or something like that. It said, ooh, it's something. It's something. Ooh, with. It's not a quark or a bloody niggeron. Not a niggeron. Lepton. That's what it is. A lepton. So I appreciate that. You know, that's just me. That is literally is just me because I barely heard anyone else complain about it. But still, I appreciate it when it's something that isn't leptons and bloody quarks and crap like that. Although if it's said like it's dark matter, then I'm just like piss off. Don't just use dark matter as your mysterious super exotic material. It's not dark matter. It's something else. It's something you made up. Piss off. And then when they try and actually use shit that actually exists, that's what shits me. Obviously I've gone over the super exotic element, but stuff that actually exists, it's like plutonic superconductors. And like plutonic is a word in relation to plutonium ions. Like oxidation states and shit. I'm like, well, not oxidation states. It's ionic states are like +6, is it? In terms of plutonic, because you know how you have, God, nitric and nitrous and all that crap. You've got that for loads of other elements as well. You've got it for pretty much everything you've got. I'm just trying to think of some off the top of my head. Well, as I said, you've got plutonic, which is a nice one. You've got bloody auric. You've got nitric, obviously. So don't use those sorts of words because there are people who know what they mean, and it isn't what you say or you're saying it is. Piss off. That's the thing. Like I like watching the show Rick and Morty, but it just pisses me off when they actually use words that exist, and are actual things, and it's just dumb. I understand that Rick and Morty isn't supposed to be realistic. Like, I get it. They have a portal gun where they're able to traverse an infinite number of universes. Okay, I like that cool shit. I'm down. But like, I remember very distinctly there was a scene where it's like 2 parts cesium and a part plutonic quarks and all that shit. And like, why are you saying plutonic quarks? Why does cesium have to be involved as well? Cesium's probably a rubbish fuel. It's like no. No. You use made up words. You've got loads of made up words. I'm fine with the made up words. I'm not fine with the not made up words. Well, all words are technically made up. Made up things. We'll say that. Just make up more things. Don't use things that already exist, but don't actually have those sort of properties. Piss off. Just make it all up. I'm fine with that. Which is, I will say, that is kind of one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of a lot of fantasy things. I mean, the closest thing to fantasy that I can really get into is Warhammer 40,000. Yeah. The thing I don't like about a lot of fantasy universes like Lord of the Rings and Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls shit, it's just because there's not. The thing I like a lot about a lot of science fiction universes, right, is because they follow an internal logic. Right? Have an internal logic that they follow, and obviously, it breaks canon as a plot hole, and obviously everything has those sort of moments, which always piss me off. Looking at you, Halo 4 nanomachine bullshit. Why does Master Chief's armor look like Gen 2 armor? in Halo 4. If it was nanomachines, how do the nanomachines know what Gen 2 armor looks like? And you didn't even bring up the nanomachines beforehand. Nor did you bring them up afterwards. So it was just a throwaway comment. Oh god, sorry, I have, pent up anger towards 343. Only for Halo 5, I mean I quite liked Halo 4. Halo 5 just pissed me off. Just angered me. And, a few plot holes. And anyway, I'm not going to get into that just because I'm going to make myself very, very angry for no reason whatsoever. Well, I say no reason whatsoever. No reason that actually matters. That, that's neither here nor there. In a lot of fantasy shit, there's particularly more lame stuff, not like the really autistic stuff like Lord of the Rings. I mean, I'll give it to Lord of the Rings, there's a lot of cool internal logic that it works off. But, you've got a lot of stuff that's like Elder Dragons and bloody, ooh, super spell, only this thing can kill this thing. Well, why is that? Because it's imbued with the magic of bloody pissing piss. That's the sort of shit that I don't like. I mean, you've got, like, made up materials. It's like Star Wars, right? I like Star Wars as basically as a very nearly a fantasy. I say fantasy, like a Lord of the Rings-esque fantasy shit, because it follows the same sort of formula. You've got like Mandalorian iron, right, which is this really super cool material, but you're only able to find it on Mandalore. And I'm like, why? You can find iron, you can find normal iron, and why is it also what makes it different from normal iron? Like iron that you can find basically everywhere else in the universe. If it just had like a strange abundance of iron, and they made this particular alloy that's really good, then I'm like, okay. But it's like, oh, you can only find this on this planet. I'm like, so, what? Like, it doesn't really make sense, because you're assuming that those elements that have been created, right, were created in stars, and which would mean that the star. Oh, okay. Had a bad feeling that this would happen. Yes, that the star that it was made from was also special in some weird way. Had some sort of, super special star, which would imply that once the material was blown out of the star that made it and coalesced into the planet of Mandalore, that the other planets in the star system should also have decent quantities of Mandalorian iron. This is assuming it is actually a different element or some sort of equivalent. Like, it's not iron of a particular grade, or it's like, some bullshit like that. I don't bloody know. Piss off. God. No, it's just shit like that annoys me. Because, you've got all sorts. I mean, I like having all sorts of cool exotic materials. Like, with the science fiction universe I'm building, there's all sorts of cool shit like primordium, which enables fast and light travel. Because of course you've got to have some made up shit to enable fast and light travel that doesn't require the equivalent mass energy of a billion stars. God, real world physics is just, I mean, it's cool, but it is also slightly depressing because it just is so restricting, in terms of transportation and entropy. Entropy's gay as well. Not homosexual. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual. But gay, that's a bad thing. That's a different thing in this context. That gays are bad. Gay is a sin, right? Gay is a mockery of God's earth and man. There you go. And woman as well. What's this shit? Okay. I was gonna say, what the piss is going on here? That's fine. It's all good. Just dump this shit in here. Dump this shit into here. Yes. Yes. That sounded like a really crap Bane impression. Yeah, so stuff like that. But I try to make sure that it sort of makes sense in the sense that, it's not like, oh, it's dark matter, guys, or, oh, it's only found here. like if it is only found in one place, then there's a reason. You know, like with the exotic materials that are made up in my science fiction universe, like primordium, unrecantium, bloody what else? There's entropium. That's right, there's entropium as well. Yeah, entropium. All that sort of shit. I just have it that there's an entire multiverse and these materials from another universe, ignoring like quantum field theory and that sort of crap. How that wouldn't really work. I don't know how that would work. Stop. Ray. Stop bullying me. Okay, so in terms of how tall I'd like this to be, I'd like it to be decently tall. Not mega tall, but just a bit tall. Yes. How far are we into this? We're into doing the thing. Yes. Apologies for that. Just someone interrupted rudely in my 10-hour death march. Bloody hell. Cold tea. Don't actually mind cold tea. People get like, ew, it's cold. Doesn't actually bother me really. Still tastes like tea, to me. Bit taller. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we are. Go with that. This is actually pretty epic. With info, whoa. Yeah, also my name is Gold Bling. That is my Minecraft name. My whole Minecraft account is just one big meme. Because, you got Finn from Adventure Time. And don't get me wrong, I like Adventure Time, but having that is your Minecraft skin is a bit lame. Like, kind of lame that would get your head dunked into a toilet at school, kind of lame. It's like, ew, that's a bit lame. But, I don't even know what that was. Do apologise. Shite. Oh. God damn it, Magnus. Anyway. Yes. I can't even remember what I was talking about now. Yeah, that's right. Entropium and Perpetuum as well. All that cool shit. Oop. What button is it? That's right, it's J. Read that. Yes. You can piss off. You can piss off as well. You can just piss on. Actually, yeah, you can piss on. You can piss on. Piss on me. Piss on me. Sorry. Yeah. So shit. That's they're all from different universes with different laws of physics. I'm trying to make it somewhat make sense within, like a more realistic, super exotic materials with really weird exotic properties. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll build up to there and we'll kind of decide from there. So, well, that's sort of just that, really. I mean, might go. Actually, no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will actually make this a nice entrance. If we go. Yeah, got all sorts of cool doors and shit. Yeah, nigga. Got a carriage door, got a medieval door. Do I want a medieval door? I don't know. Door factory. How yes. Oh god, my legs. So I'm just sitting in a really awkward position and it's quite unpleasant. I'm going to change my position, therefore making it more pleasant for me to sit in for another extended period of time. Ah, Christ. Yeah, yes. So we've got iron vanishing frame, wooden vanishing frame. Block mixer. That's cool. Door thing. Yeah, alright. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, well, I'll just carve out a decent sized bit here. I don't want it to look a bit like arse, just sort of a shit door with this big toe. Whoa, epic. Kind of thing. Also, it makes it easier to move in and out. What I probably will set up is a staircase, probably from here all the way down to here, and then I'll have it go down to here. And then in terms of the walkway, I might actually have this walkway built along here, right? So probably along here, and then I'll have this connected to the walkway, and the walkway connected to the ground, like down there or something. That's probably what I'll do. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that over all the dirt and shit, alright. Here it is. So yes, we've got a few diamond tools. I do have Tinker's Construct installed, so I might install that. But that would probably be a bit too interesting, so I might not do all of that. And besides, I kind of don't really want to do too much stuff apart from just building basic shit, just because I have to change all of the recipes again, and that's going to take a long time because I changed a lot of them before they went to the side of the gate, and decided to reset themselves. It's great. So I might just build all the shit, just get it all set up for all the cool stuff before I actually build all of the cool stuff, which I think is fine. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Might bother everyone watching, but I don't care. You can eat my willy and watch me build boring shit. Basically vanilla playthrough at the moment. It's not even anything interesting. Just building like this shit tower because I wanted a tower. I mean, I like building towers. Towers are cool. Towers are easy to build. They're also cool looking, and they're also very space efficient as well. So that's why I like building towers. I usually build large skyscrapers, monolithic spires. My favourite thing to do, if I just can't think of anything cool to build, I'll just build a huge black brick, right? Just a huge, massive black tower. I'll have some cool, gold detailing, or gold-coloured detailing, that sort of stuff. Actually, no, I haven't actually released a video yet. I might have to do that. Just a walkthrough of my world that is about 50% done. Well, I say world, it was a creative world, that I just have built a large, big reactors base and power plant. Just loads of shit. It's pretty cool looking. It's not actually much to see, but it does actually look really cool. I'm quite pleased with it as of now. But I stopped building it for a very long time just because it kept crashing every time I logged in, and then I fixed it not too recently. Oh, somewhat recently, a little bit ago, and now that shit's available to me. So I'm like, okay. I guess I could finish it. while also doing this stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I kind of want to actually get this world up and going with all cool shit, you know, like lasers and all that bollocks, before I go back and actually, you know, keep working on it, because it is pretty tedious, because I have to build like hundreds of turbines. It's just lame. What's going on here? No power? Are we out of? We are literally completely out of power. That is magnificent. Let's dump these two things in here. This just provides some power to both of these things. Yeah. I'll probably you know what? Yeah, I'll set up a another furnace. I'll set up another furnace there. Let's just get a furnace. Got all of these cool furnaces. Don't want any of these cool furnaces. Just want a shitty redstone furnace. So we need some glass and tin gear and some iron. Well, we've got okay, can bugger off. We've got the tin with the iron. We've got a decent amount of iron on there. Now we need some glass, which we don't have. Well, we have one. We have one bit of glass. That's, you know, that's better than no glass. You know what I mean? That's better than no glass. I'll just dump this in here for the time being. This will just back up, but you know, whatever. Huge deal. Yes. Yes. Like how all of this is basically going in the pulverizer. Actually, this uses 40 RF per tick. How much does this use? 14. Piss off. Well, we're using the leadstone flux stacks, but that's nowhere near, you know, yeah, outstripped its capabilities. What are we looking at? I don't even know if that does it do anything. Hasn't really done anything. Alright, well, let's take that out and we'll just take you out when that's done, and then keep going from there. And then we need some bricks, which we have. Priest God Emperor, Mankind. Might need a bit. Yeah, coal. Yeah, okay. That's the ore converter again. Keep pressing on that. It's quite irritating. Need some bricks. So let's have a look. So yes, we need a reception coil as well. That's not too difficult. We've got the resources for that. There is a redstone reception coil. I'll make the tin gear. Oh, God. There's a machine frame of the basic variety. What else we need? Is it a... Oh, 2 copper gears. Ah, yeah, I knew I needed something else. We don't have any copper in there. Do we have any copper in here? We've got a bit of copper in here. Cool. And then build copper gears, and then we put the copper gears. Why do I have 2 chisels? When did I get 2 chisels? Did I make a chisel and then... whatever. Might have accidentally made a chisel before. Oh, I don't even know now. Jesus Christ. Haven't put together the actual bloody thing. Where did I put it? Put it there. Reception coil, copper gears, bricks, and then a bit of redstone on the top. Yeah. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. Very shining and chrome. So plop that there. We'll not have any input, but the output will be at the bottom. Just like poo. That's where poo comes from. Out of your ass. You know, you poo out of your ass. So that'll just build up and, yeah, just throw some cobblestone in, and that's where that shit can go. Hooray! Bonjour! So while that's doing that, actually what I might do is... Oh, I should probably get some more cobblestone anyway. But while it's doing that, I'm going to just fill in this. I will actually make a builder's one in a second, don't worry. That is already on my mind. Do have builder's ones installed in this mod pack as well, don't worry. I'm not retarded. I have all the good stuff. I'll try and limit it somewhat because it can be somewhat annoying how overpowered something can be. Like, Equivalent Exchange 2 and Take It Classic. I mean, obviously, basically that whole mod pack just revolved around that. Especially if you played on servers, like, Jesus Christ. You know, there's like EMC farms allowed, and if you're, if they're allowed. I mean, well, to be fair, I was like the one kid that just made really autistically huge ones. Lagged out the server and shit. I had Iridium ore production just because I made so much EMC. I was able to convert all that EMC into high voltage solar panels. This is good tips for anyone who likes playing Tech Classic. If you make the high voltage solar panels, it's about 2.5 million EMC per high voltage solar panel, right? And that's a bit, but once you start making red matter like, you know, every second or something, it's piss. It's just piss, you know, doesn't mean anything. You can shit out red matter furnaces. It's great. Anyway, yeah, so that's my recommendation. Build a huge EMC farm. Gold chest EMC farms are pretty good if you're not allowed to use any of the black hole stuff. Although that is just breaking the game to the point of it just not even being fun. Like building the huge EMC farms is actually a bit of an arse. But that just isn't. That's just lame. Oh. Didn't think that far ahead, did I? I didn't really think. I didn't really think enough about that, did I? I certainly did not. That is for sure. Why don't we just plop that there? There we are. And then we put this there. And then it can still work. Ah, God. Okay, there we go. Very good. Very good. Yeah, why not? We'll just get into more of that. Let's go wand, right? We get ourselves a builder's wand. If we just build ourselves a diamond one, we can afford that easy peasy. We got, well, I mean, you know, not gonna use all of them in one go, but yeah, we're gonna be able to exploit the shit out of it because they are great. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Yes. Shit. Okay. Let's get the sand out. Let's also get this shit out. Ignoring the fact that I have double hot bars, but yeah, no, whatever. So let's just sort of go in here, just connect some of this shit up. Getting a strange pulsing feeling in my head. My neck is not feeling overly great right now. Hunched over a desk for that long. 10 hours, man. I'm gonna have to do this shit for 10 bloody hours. I mean, people have done worse things for 10 hours. Like, there was this really cringe-worthy video I saw where someone just said "mean" for 10 hours. And I was like, no. So I get it as a shit post, right? And it's funny as a shit post. But like, this is actually fun. I enjoy playing Minecraft. I mean, I might not by the end. You know, this is kind of just a test of my personal endurance, my mental stamina, if it were. But like that person just doing that for 10 hours, I'm like, I mean, you see all sorts of other weird shit. Okay, that's a lot of it you don't really want to talk about. Yeah, that seems to be working probably. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Great. Yummy. Yummy out my piss hole. Yummy, yummy, yummy. At my piss hole. I like to shit out my piss hole. By the way, yes, I am 15 if you couldn't already tell. Really lame shit post I'm making. Oh god, I feel so cringy right now. Use the word cringe. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm glad I actually changed up the dimensions so it's just a bit more equal, because that was just a shit idea that I had in the first place, thinking, oh yeah, just leave it as it is. No, have to change it. What am I on about? Yeah, just leave that area. It can piss off. Or piss on, depending on your preference. Yeah, so what I'll do here is I'm just going to mine down to bedrock and just sort of, oh no, there's a cave. That's fantastic. We've got some sand, so huge deal. Now we have to get all the ores. We have to get every single bloody ore in the universe because I have autism. I don't actually have autism. I just like making fun of autistics. It's funny. I like pretending I have autism because it's funny. I don't think I have autism, at least. Well, I hope not. I don't want to think about it too much. I don't think I have autism. I think I'm just really, really, like, lame. Yeah. Social, just, I'm just, like, socially inept, perhaps? Would that be nah. No, see, if I had autism, I wouldn't really understand, people's behaviour, and I understand that. Well, I say to myself I understand that pretty well, but that could just be me saying how great I am. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, that worked out well, didn't it? Christ almighty. Yeah. I will have to come back down here at some point, just to, scrape the raw materials from the walls. But I do want to go down to bedrock, and then I just want to min straight. That's what I want to do. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Yeah, we are using a diamond pickaxe for general purpose mining. I do not care. You can piss out my on. Let's get some singularium. Some lead. Oh, there's some more singularium. Nice work. World generation. Cool. Let's get some wine. Cool. Me sneezing into the mic. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh man, yeah, that's real professional, Nick. You're sneezing into your mic. Piss off. Anyone who thought that, I already know. Ah. What else could I talk about? Let's talk about stuff that I like, and then we'll talk about stuff I do not like. I like how in theatres, or at least in the theatre that I am close to, or the one that I go to, has, the thing is, it used to have a deal on Sundays where you pay for stuff and it was just all cheaper and shit. You pay for the tickets and it was just cheaper, and that was cool, right? And then they refurbished it and they redid everything, and then they took that away. So Sundays, I think Tuesdays as well, no longer cheap days. Going to the cinema, like 40. Well, it's not 40. It's like $20 a ticket. But you know why I say this isn't shit? Because I say fair enough with the kind of facilities that they have available now. Because they've got really cool, like just in the standard, theatres, not in the super cool luxury ones, just in the basic theatres, you've got all these really nice motorized leather chairs. You got like a footrest and shit. It's all bigger and clean, for a while, and then everyone's gonna get like piss, arse, and wee on there or something. Ah, God. Ah, it's gonna be ruined. No, but and yeah. So the reason why I say this is good, right, is because it isn't just it becoming more expensive, just because it's lame. It's more expensive, but I'm alright with the reason why, because there is actually a noticeable improvement with the facilities available. So therefore, I feel like the price change is justified. I'm like, alright, I'm down. I'm okay with this. I mean, it's a bit lame still. I mean, I didn't really care enough. It didn't bother me that much. But they've got all sorts of cool shit now. They've got like an ice cream bar on the front. You know, is that an ice cream? Would it be called an ice cream bar, ice cream parlor, ice cream shop, ice cream purchasing center? Alright, stop that. But you know, so you got all that stuff there, and you know, as I said, the facilities are much nicer. So it's a price change that I'm comfortable with, and I think the reason why I actually sort of feel like that's a good thing is because it isn't just like, oh, I'm just gonna be a shithead and change the price and make it more expensive, because I'm gay. I mean, the thing is, they usually change prices because they might not be getting enough money to sustain everything and whatever crap. But it's not like, you know, it's not like they're just changing it because they're either suffering or want to be Jews, which, I mean, let's be honest, Jews are eternally suffering. But that's what they had to create Israel. No, 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 no. I'm not going to joke about anti-Semitism. Oh God, is that just sewage? I think that is just sewage. It's just sewage down there. It's just poo. It's just a big ocean of shit. Oh, Christ. Oh, man. It's like one of those Indian designated shitting streets, which are really funny. I watched a video about them. It's really great because you just see people like at the beach. Because they need to go for a poo, right? But their little village only has like 4 public toilets. And the 4 public toilets are just literally a hole in the ground. It's just awful, right? Like it's funny, but I also think it's like, oh man, that must be like really terrible. Like I you know, I still laugh at them, not because I'm like, haha, meme, but you know, just because pooing on the streets is funny. But just poo generally is funny. What do I know that crud? But yeah, so you see like 100 people at the beach. Literally 100 people at the beach. I'm not even exaggerating. Like that's actually the number. I know everyone overuses the word literally, but that is, you know, in this context, it is an accurate description. There are literally hundreds of people throughout the day going to the beach because they need to do a poo, and then just do a poo on the streets. And because of the Indian diet, all the poos are just really like they're not solid at all. So they're just like. And it's just disgusting. Like, shit just generally just disgusting, don't get me wrong. I'm not giving shit to the Indians just because their shit is, you know, smellier than usual. I mean, I eat a lot of, you know, meat and grain because I'm a whitey. You know, my poo just comes out like bricks. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. But still, you know, you just see people... It's so bad because when the person who was showing the interview, you know, the reporter around, I was going to say interviewer, reporter around, they literally had to walk around loads and loads of shit that's just been left there throughout the day. It's just everywhere. It's awful. It's like yeah. And you know what makes it even better? They can't even wipe their ass properly. So right, you do a poo, right? And then you just, I've still got a pooey asshole. And then, there's no, and then, like, you might have to wipe your hand, you might have to wipe it with your hands, or might have to try and wipe it with something, and it doesn't really work, and then you just got a shitty asshole. It's just not pleasant. You know, it's just not a nice thought. People don't have the poo receptacle, poo and piss receptacle. I mean, pissing in public is a bit more acceptable in like the West, you know, because that, I mean, that's less bad because that just evaporates, and piss is also less bad than poo generally. You know, it's not as, I mean, it still smells, but it's not quite as bad in terms of smell and you know, health risk and discomfort if left unchecked. I mean, still not great, but yes. Oh, what is this? Hey, we can use it to turn into manganese oxide. Turn that to manganese dioxide. Cross lithium manganese dioxide. Manganese dioxide ingots, which is then to make lithium-ion batteries, which later use bigger lithium-ion batteries. Cool. Epic. Let's get this magnesio. This is I bet this is just sewage. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's just sewage. That's funny though. Designated shitting streets. Oh man. Yeah, you're really gonna become a superpower by bloody 2020, aren't you? Like, Jesus Christ. That's, the thing is, right, all the Facebook groups I'm part of them, and most of them are like xenophobic and racist and shit. And it's funny. Like, it's not like an awful kind of xenophobia. I mean, most xenophobia is pretty bad, but it's just a funny xenophobia. Because they just give shit to all of these people. And I mean, I give them shit too, so a lot of them are probably just joking around. But, you know, there was some statement where someone said, India will become a superpower by 2020, and then there's just all these memes of you know, people shitting in the designated shit streets, just saying superpower by 2020, and that's all you need to say. Because you go, no, no, that is not a thing that's going to happen by 2020. Certainly not by 2020. Like Christ. Just imagine that if they actually did become a superpower by 2020. That would be really funny, actually. Oh, down here. Yeah. What is that doing? Fantastic, alright. Pulverized tin. Whoa! We're going to go back down there and keep on mining. Mining away, down, mining away down that bedrock. This is probably painful for people who really try and optimize their mining setup. Yeah, we'll get more coal, why not? Ooh, more Certus quartz. Certus quartz is always good for things, like applied energistics things. Yeah, so that's funny. Yeah, so things I like. Holy crap. Yes, things I like. Well, I like pizza. I'm gonna be one of those quirky girls and just say, "Oh, I like to eat food," because you know there's nothing else that's really interesting or unique about them. So they just say they like food or they like to sleep, because they think that's really quirky and different. Where in reality, it's just like, yeah, but you kind of have to both eat and sleep, like everyone on Earth does. Every human being that has ever lived. You know. You're not gonna get any of the extra quirk points by saying you like to eat and you like to sleep. I love eating food. Or you're kind of biologically hardwired to want to ingest food and you are hungry. No, but I eat a lot of food. And you just have a really active diet / metabolism, hopefully. I mean, if you're a fat bastard, then obviously your metabolism hasn't really caught up with your appetite. But if you're not a fat bastard and you still eat a lot of food, then your metabolism is quite robust, at least until you're middle-aged, and then just breaks down and then you just become a fat prick. Sorry about that. I'm being quite unpleasant. I do apologise. Anyway, Things things I like Star Trek. That's cool. I was talking to my father about Star Trek earlier. I was saying, yeah, what? Star Trek's pretty cool. You know, Star Trek Next Generation. That's my favourite one, I'd say. A lot of people say it's their favourite, and I would be one of them. Because I'm not afraid to admit I'm a part of a majority. Because I'm not insecure about my identity. But, I like Deep Space Nine as well. I think a lot of other people say they like Deep Space Nine. Yeah, that's good. Deep Space Nine is good. Star Trek Voyage is good. Haven't watched enough of Enterprise to really say if I like it or not. I've like watched an episode, not even. I don't even know. I think I've seen a few of them when I was like 2 or 3 or something like that, when I was still growing up in England before I moved over to Australia. Yeah, not sure. Yeah, that's on that. Lame. Yeah, so Star Trek's good. Like Warhammer 40,000, that's good. I like Warhammer 40,000 just because of how like retardedly absurd and over the top it is. Because I'm very much an Imperium of Man kind of dude. I think they're all really cool, even though they're basically just space Catholics. But whatever. But it's just funny because all of just the Imperium Man has such little regard for a single human life. It's like, okay, send in 1 billion soldiers. They succeed with whatever objective. We took 90% casualties, sir, but we've taken the objective. Oh, that's fine. We'll just reinforce you. That's easy. And then you've got like hive cities, which can, have a population of like 1 trillion or something. Like the Death Corps of Krieg, that's my favourite regiment, Imperial Guard regiment. Because it's just like, yeah, what's that? Retreating? Do you want to get shot? Piss off. Now I remember one of my favourite Imperial Guardsmen. Oh, Imperial Guardsmen, Death Corps thing is saying, Commissar orders a retreat, shoot him for cowardice. That sort of shit. I just find it funny. Maccabi Janissaries as well for a similar sort of reason because of how zealous they are. I remember I was watching a lore video, I think, by Arch Warhammer, who I quite like. But he made a joke about Maccabi and Janissary. If his legs get blown off, he's just expected to grab a broken knife and crawl towards the enemy, stabbing at their feet. Which, you can't really get cooler than that, can you? How you're not even able to really suppress them because they don't care about their own lives at all. They just care about, the Imperium of Man as a whole and serving the God Emperor. So it's like, oh, okay, what's that? You're trying to suppress me? I'm just going to poke my head up anyway. You might say, well, wouldn't that just lead to a whole lot of casualties? They can just reinforce them with more people. What are you on about? And then some of the Forge Worlds and shit where all the stuff is manufactured, like the Manufactorums. Not Forge Worlds. Forge World, yeah, no. Forge Worlds are... Yes. You got all the Manufactorums and shit. And I was looking up some stuff, and apparently one of them, the workers there, I mean, they're just treated like shit. And 1 million casualties a day is considered acceptable losses from the manufacturing of goods. This is across an entire planet, right? So this isn't just, I mean, there's still a lot of people a day, but you've got billions and billions being pumped out. So you could just get another one in. Doesn't matter. Then you've got all this shit about the penal legions, and I just love the shit about the penal legions. It just makes me laugh how expendable they are. Because you got the regular Imperial Guardsmen, right? And they're expendable as shit. But then you've got the penal legions, which have sometimes been ordered to clear minefields by simply marching across them, hoping the commanders in charge, commissars and that, hoping that they'll just step on the landmines to clear them. And I'm like, yes, ha ha ha, name Jeff. I like that sort of shit. I also like learning about all the technical specifications for the las gun and the bolter and the power armor and the different patterns of power armor and the different patterns of bolter and the different kinds of armor that the Imperial Guardsmen use and the Necrons and the Chaos and the Adeptus Mechanicus, which is my favourite organisation. Either that or Ordo Xenos. I quite like the Ordo Xenos. That's pretty cool. By the way, my favourite Imperial Adeptus Astartes chapter. I mean, I know everyone likes to give shit to the Ultramarines, but I will have to say, I quite like the Ultramarines because they are kind of cool. Everyone says they're snobs, but I kind of like them for that. Space Wolves are just a bit gay. Yeah. I mean, Imperial Fists are like, yeah, it's cool. Blood Ravens, Edge Gods. Grey Knights are cool. I'll say Grey Knights are kind of cool. Can't remember. I think are they the ones that operate with the Inquisition? Think they are. Hope they are. Otherwise, I'm going to get all the bloody autistics going read and trying to swim my anus, which is not inherently a bad thing. I mean, you know, sometimes it's quite pleasant, but not all the time. So yeah, I like Warhammer 40,000. I like Halo. I like the expanded universe of Halo. That's cool. I like it because there is actually quite a decent amount of information regarding the equipment and how all of it works, like slip space. I like the Forerunner shit, by the way. We'll see the Forerunner time, or the time of the Forerunner Empire. Would it be an Empire? I'd say yeah, probably be an Empire, but it's like a nice Empire. It's not. It's certainly not a British Empire. We'll say that, where it's like ooh, bala bala bing bing, ooh, there's some darkies that steal their land. I mean, I don't know. I'm not against the existence. I'm not ashamed of the British Empire taking over like 24% of the world, but you know, you have to admit they did some pretty bad stuff. Well, all empires do, like shit. You know, doesn't mean they're all evil. Up to you, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, so Forerunner era. I think they're all shitty, pissy, bummy, piss poo. See, yeah, my willy. Down here, that's right. Yes. So you know, yeah. So Halo, I like learning about all of that sub-technical specifications, like the different augmentations and the difference between the Spartan 3s, Spartan 4s, Spartan 2s, Spartan 1s, like Project Orion, precursors to Project Orion, all that shit. I will say I have memorized a lot of the different types of ammunition that the UNSC weapons have used. Oh, okay, can't do anything incredible there. That's sort of lame, actually. That's a bit lame. I think they should. Okay. Have something for that. Crawling in my skin, I cannot heal. Oh. You check the time. Oh my god. It's like 8 hours. 8 more hours. Oh my god, it's going to be like 6 o'clock in the morning by the time I'm done. Oh my Jesus. If I stop now, it's just gonna be lame. It's gonna be like, oh, a gay boy can't play video games for 10 hours straight. Like, no, I can. Yeah. 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 Anyway, so the MA5 series assault rifle. That utilizes 7.62mm NATO. I don't know why, because it's think about it. It's 20 think about it. Alright, so 2558, right? MA5. I think it's D that's used. I can't remember the particular model. Anyway, so the most up-to-date version, the one in Halo 5, right? That utilizes 7.62mm ammunition, right? NATO standard. It's like 500, 600 years. Oh, okay, no, it's like 500 years old. 600, nearly 600. Yeah, 600 years old or something. I'm like, why? I mean, granted, the Warthog is described as being in service, or some version of the Warthog is being in service for centuries. But like, that kind of ammunition, really? I mean, you've got all this other shit like the the battle rifle, yeah. That utilizes 9.5 by 40 millimeter semi-armor piercing tungsten rounds, yeah? So that utilizes a cool, sort of exotic, high power cartridge. But, what's going on here, Mr. Assault Rifle, utilizing a bloody rifle cartridge? It's not even. I mean, the thing is, I'm down with having more punch, especially that point of time where body armor would be a bit more sophisticated. People are talking about the diminishing usefulness of 9mm, trying to switch to things like I'm getting called on Facebook Messenger. It's lame. Yeah. But, I'm not so sure how I feel about it. Anyway, I'll deal with this in a second. Piece of shit. I'm in the middle of recording Minecraft for 10 hours, thank you very much. I'm already doing it. I've already been doing it for 2 hours. Please, when you finish it, send it to us. I can't actually I'll have to upload it to YouTube because the file size would be too big. Just send us the link. Yeah, I'll send you. Send us the link. Yeah. By the way, you will be in it because you've interrupted me so rudely.
I'm gonna shitpost in the comments.
Please do. Please shitpost it. Everyone who actually ends up watching this video, who is not the two people I'm currently speaking to, these are the niggers who suggested it, and well, obviously I'm. Oh yeah, Bartu, the smelly Turkish faggot, is the one who suggests. Sorry, Bartu, that's rude, but. And I actually record this shit for 10 hours, which I will be done by the 6 o'clock in the morning, by the way. Oh my god. You don't, yeah, it's probably just other men. It's probably just yourself.
You know what? Yeah, I was about to say he's catfishing himself.
Yeah, he probably is just catfishing himself, like shit.
Bartu's like the guy from Split, so all those split personalities are just catfishing each other, and he doesn't realize it.
Holy shit, I think we just uncovered a massive secret about Bartu. Anyway.
It's canon now. It's canon.
God damn it.
It has happened.
It has happened within the Omniverse, yeah, okay. Well.
Go back to your 10-hour Minecraft nigga bitch cunt faggot whore.
Yeah, well, oh wow, that's rude. Yeah. I've got another 8 hours to go. This is going to be fantastic.
Just grab some lunch and you'll be right.
There's no food. There's nothing in the house.
Well, then build another house.
Yeah, build another house. Alright, sure. But if I go out... it'd be funny, right?
It's bound to have food in it.
Says the one who wouldn't accept eating bread and ended up breaking his television. But, whatever. Yeah... No, you know what'd be funny, right? If I just leave the recording on for 3 hours, just staring into the Minecraft sky while I go and get food from down at the IGA or something. Like I just walk down there, just pay for it, walk all the way back, and the thing's still recording, and then I just sort of, I don't know, eat my food for a bit. Like right now, I'm talking to you. I don't even know if the microphone's picking up your voices, so it might just sound like I'm talking to myself. with like,
Well, I mean, you're doing a live stream where you're just talking about yourself.
well,
So yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, I have already.
Holy Brad! They updated the Xbox One restarting screen.
Wow, I like how you just wet your pants over that.
I mean, it's better than what it originally used to be. It used to just be, oh, balls in. Now it moves.
It moves. It's the 21st century.
Yes!
Anyway, I've got to get back to this.
See ya.
Please wish me luck.
Bad luck.
Yes. Oh, you know what's bad? I'll have to edit it as well. Like, just cut out, some of the bits. And I'm going to have to upload it.
You have to cut out some of the banter.
No, actually, no, screw that. I'm not going to edit it at all. It's just going to be a shit post. And, yeah, but the thing is, it's going to be 10 hours long, yeah?
I'm gonna play Rory McClory.
And the thing is, the file size is going to be so huge, it's going to take like 1 billion years to upload. With my, like, shitty Australian... Although my internet isn't that bad, but it's still going to take like 1 billion years.
Email it to someone that's in America for you to upload.
Oh my god, I want to kill myself. I already regret doing this, but I'm going to finish it now. Because I started it. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Hold on, this random fucking person that I've never seen before in my life. It's like, hello, it's like, what's wrong? And then it's just, why would you care about it? My heart is breaking into a million pieces. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, but Barty, you've never actually seen any of your residents in real life.
No, like, I don't know this person whatsoever. They just message me.
The thing is, Bartu's getting all excited. You know what? I'm sorry, Bartu, but it's actually me, just on a fake account, sending you messages about this shit.
Oh, that makes sense, okay.
Yeah, especially the tip pics. It's even.
We don't want to talk, Ralphie, don't talk about the dick pics I sent to Bartu on the bloody YouTube video. Shit.
Well, I mean, you just said it, and we weren't 100% sure that the microphone picked us up. Now they definitely know.
Shit. Alright.
But I'm playing McLaurie Golf PGA Tour. I want to kill myself.
You really should kill yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna probably kill myself by the end of this video, so bye. Anyway, hello again, people of the people watching the videos of the Minecraft variety that I am currently. So this is why I couldn't do a Let's Play, because it's just. Yeah, okay, that was really professional. I threw my bloody pickaxe on the ground. God damn it. See, the thing is, I would do well, actually, I won't do a Minecraft Let's Play just because there's already 1 trillion Minecraft Let's Plays, and all of them are crap apart from, like, 4, which I watch. Let's start, this is my Minecraft Let's Play. We're going to be doing a survival Let's Play on bloody Minecraft, and then there's like 3 episodes that are uploaded and then never upload again. I've done that before, not with Minecraft, but with like a series I came up with. The thing is, the reason why I stopped doing that is because all of the equipment was just shit. Like, it was literally on a Mac screen recording, kind of like what I'm doing now, but it's not even like good screen capture. Like, right now, I'm just using the GeForce, like, screen recording shit. I didn't even have to pay for it. I mean, I'm not even using one of the good free softwares as well. I'm just using one of the built-in ones I have when I got my PC. Oh, God. I should upload this video in just 144p just to piss everyone off even more. That'd be a great idea. I'm not actually going to do that. Actually, I don't know if I'll do that. If this video is only in 144p, then you know what my decision was. If it isn't in 144p, then you know... Well, you also know what my decision was. Yes. Now what? Playing modern Minecraft is a great load of fun when you're basically doing nothing on it. Because you got all these cool mods installed, right? But I'm not going to show off any of them, really. Not even going to show you any of the really epic cool shit. No, we're just gonna mine shit, and I'm gonna build a big tower for 10 hours, and that's gonna be Minecraft for you. Big pooey waste of. Oh, I landed in poo. There we are. Yeah, big pooey landing. Fantastic. I do think that is sewage, by the way, so I literally landed in liquid shit. That's fantastic. Oh, what was I talking about before I got really interrupted by the people who actually said, you know what you should do? You should actually record yourself playing Minecraft for 10 hours. Piss off. Ralphie, Bartu, you pieces of shit. You know, if you get this far, if you somehow find this bit, I hate you both. Even though no one's forcing me to do this apart from myself, but it's still, you're both shit because you put the idea in my head and now I actually have to go through with it. What? What? I might actually transfer some of these anyway. Ah, gee whiz, gang! Whoa! I like how shit this actual place is. We're just building the tower. Oh god, it's so good. It's so good how poo it is. Love it. It's fantastic. Don't even have that many stacks of this shit as well. It makes it even better. The aligned cobblestone bricks. Christ. Yeah. The thing is, I kind of want to make my walkway. Well, I'm thinking about making it out of wood, but I don't really. I'm not sure actually if I want to make it out of wood. Make it out of willy wood. That's gonna be a book I'm gonna make. I'm gonna write and draw pictures. It's gonna be like Sonic Chew, made by that autistic bastard that everyone messes with, which is just hilarious. I love it so much. Anyway, look up Chris Chan. My friend showed it to me the other day, and I was, it's really funny. Like, you think, oh man, you feel bad for the guy because he's got autism. No, you don't. I don't. That's for sure. Because he's just a prick. He's just a useless prick. He's like weirdly homophobic for some reason. He's like really insecure about his masculinity for some reason. And then he tries to give everyone shit because they all give him shit, and oh man. And then he was, man, there's just so much. There's really way too much to go into. But yeah, Chris Chan, man, it's funny. It's really funny. Sonic Chew, it's great. So there's a cross between Pikachu and Sonic that he came up with. He considers it like his magnum opus. It's like his best thing in the earth. It's like, wow, everyone's gonna think I'm cool with my Sonic Chew. So no one thinks you're cool with your Sonic Chew. Everyone just thinks you're lame and you're gay and you should die. Probably. I don't know. His parents probably want him to die, let's be honest. I mean, if I was the parent of an autistic kid, I'd probably want to kill myself. No, actually that's not even fair. It's not even fair to myself. I'll just kill the autistic child and then get a new one. Christ. I might lock it in a shed. Something, just so I can get Centlink from it. I don't know. It's a pretty good idea, actually. I'm locking a cripple in a shed just so you can harvest all the government benefits. I should do that. I'm not doing that. I'm saying it for comic effect. Jesus Christ. I know there's gonna be like 3 people or 3 people watching this. But I know there's gonna be like 3 people who see it and they're gonna be going, oh, don't, my cousin or my brother's autistic. I'm autistic, and I've had to suffer through loads of bullying throughout my life. They don't care. Piss on. How about that? How about that? How about piss on? Right? Piss on me, piss on me, piss me on. Oh, be gone. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. Listen to some ASMR shit. Who knows what that is? Yeah, it's just. There is actually. No, I'm not going to say it because people are going to look it up and then they're going to throw up. So I won't, even though I've been talking about diarrhea and shit and all that. Yeah, that's just. It's worse than that. I saw a video where someone. I think it's a somewhat well known video where it's called like. One kid, one sandbox or something like that. And it's just some dude getting a huge rod shoved in his cockhole. It's not as bad as I mean, I'd say it's not as bad as One Guy, One Screwdriver, where they just shove the entire handle up the cockhole, and then when he rips it out, there's just blood spewing everywhere. But it's nearly as bad just because the cockhole is wide enough for something to go in there with little to no resistance. It's just it's like stop. No. That would be that would be really unpleasant. Like, just if you're able to fit anything down your cockhole, that's when you know it's like, oh man, something's wrong here. Yeah, I've also seen a video of a guy just cut off the tip of his cock. Not like circumcising himself. I mean, the head of his penis just chopped off. I can't remember what that video is called, but that one's particularly nasty because it just goes and then just comes off, and I mean there's blood everywhere, obviously, but I kind of just go why are you mutilating yourself? Stop that! No, please stop. Yeah, there's some weird shit on the internet. That's why I like it, because you just got everything on there. You got omelette instruction videos. You've got Minecraft tutorials. You got too many Minecraft tutorials, probably. I'll probably make a Minecraft tutorial at some point in my life. I don't know. And then there's shit like 4chan where it's like, oh, do you want to see what a goatsee's like? What's a goatsee? Oh, that's what it is. Some dude spreading their asshole open, just grabbing the inside of their ass and just spreading it wide open. That's deeply unpleasant. And then you've just got that. And then you've also got shit where you can buy drugs. I remember it was really funny actually. It was year 7 as well. Holy shit! Where in humanities we were looking up, learning about the Chinese dynasties, ancient China, and all that sort of cool stuff. And we're looking up about the Silk Road. We were asked to look up the Silk Road, and the first thing that came up was Silk Road and the drug website. And I was like, and the teacher was like, oh no. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but whatever. It was really funny. It was just sold cocaine and shit on there for somewhat reasonable prices. Yeah, Well, I mean, we don't actually know how good the cocaine was. So it might just be a cut with dishwasher cleaner and crap like that. Oh man. But I like how it is just a wild west, you know, because that's what everyone. That's why everyone was butthurt about net neutrality when that was trying to be pushed um, out of the way and just removed, kind of just crippled. Just because if you get rid of that, then it just ruins everything, ruins, you know, kind of the point of the internet, which is just having all information accessible at all times, kind of. You know, I'm fine with shit being restricted in terms of, you know, like government files, military. I'm fine with all that stuff, but, you know, in terms of like commercial businesses slowing down, you know, competitors and that sort of stuff's website, that can just piss off. Cause that, you know, cause the thing is, they think, oh yeah, that's fine, that won't affect me, but it would affect them. Yeah, it would affect them, and it's just like, no, just piss off. Just leave it alone. We like it as it is. What you are suggesting will ruin it, and I do not like change. Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, yes. That can all piss off. Piss on. YouTube's retarded as well. The thing is, right, I have a feeling with YouTube that, I mean, because it's a really bloody good website, right? Everyone uses it. Everyone shits on it, yet everyone uses it. And the reason why everyone uses it is because it is actually really good, right? Oh yeah, like really bloody cold tea now, great. Still tastes pretty good though. Yeah, so everyone gets butthurt with, oh, oh, no, taking down my video. I mean, rightfully so. I'm not going off the people who do. Like, that's retarded for me to say, because it is retarded what's going on. You know. But I think, I don't think, well, I think it's just, I'm not going to try and sit here and defend YouTube saying it's infallible, because it's really not. Like, it's really, it's really autistic. But I think what a lot of it comes down to is them really not knowing what they're doing, because they're like, and then, yeah, Google bought YouTube, and they haven't really, because the thing is, from what I've heard, right, and people who know more than me, they can call me out on it, and they can say, but you see, that's fine, do that. I'm not saying there's a sarcastic way, actually do that, because I'd like to know. But from the knowledge I've gathered, YouTube doesn't actually make as much money as you'd think, like, at all. So I think a lot of the shit that's going on, I mean, the YouTube ad apocalypse is just, I mean, that's not even YouTube's fault, really. I mean, the way they've handled a lot of it is dumb, but it is ultimately just the marketers and the advertising teams just being shitting retarded. Like, they're the people who are supposed to know what gets in our brains, and they mostly do. Right? You're trying to advertise the Minions? Yeah, you do the Minion bullshit. I'm wearing a Minion onesie right now. Right? So, we can't say that the advertising isn't working, but then they do something so autistic as this, and they just shit on everyone. It's like, okay, it aired on one, like, terrorist video. I don't think people are going to associate Kellogg's breakfast cereal with terrorism. Like, at all. You know, because it's like when I'm watching a video, right? And if I am watching a video about terrorism, like a terrorist propaganda video, whatever bullshit, right? The Kellogg's brand, it's not necessarily associating itself with it. It's just sort of an ad thing that's there. Barely anyone actually pays attention to them. A lot of people just run ad blockers. I don't, but a lot of people do, right? I mean, that in and of itself is sort of a problem, but it's not like an autistic problem. It's just because no one wants to see a trillion ads for FIFA 1 trillion or something like that. I don't. When I see video game ads, it's just like, oh, I don't want to see that. I've already seen it. Stop it. That's why advertising just pisses me off. I like how this began with everything that I like, and now it's just everything I hate and everything that pisses me off. I'm going to go through everything that pisses me off, because there's a lot of things that piss me off that I could talk about. Because things I like, there's not really much to comment on, because I like them. So there are things that I don't like about them, but that's not, that's not the topic of conversation. It's things I don't like. That's not things I like at all. Anyway, but in terms of things I don't like advertisements. I understand the need for advertisements. I'm not saying advertising itself should go away, because I understand it's sort of like a necessary evil, sort of. The thing I don't like about ads, right, if they do have to exist, which I acknowledge that they do, because, otherwise you're not going to know about anything existing, which is kind of not good for the people who trying to sell you cool shit that you might actually want. But the thing that pisses me off is just how aggressive it is. How it's just forced so much, and all of the ads is just toe-curlingly cringy. Like, you see something for like a car ad, and it's all pretentious and bullshit, and like, stop it. I'm not gonna buy your car just because you like all this shit around it. No. That's why I like the Dyson ads, right? The Dyson ads, they're good. Why? Because they go, this is the product. This is what it's good at. This is the shit you can do with it that you can't do with other shit. Please buy our product. And then end of the ad. Right? That's it. So all it needs. It's not loud, it's not obnoxious. You don't have some douchebag, looking like a wanker saying some autistic shit. You're not trying to create a narrative for some reason. No, it's just here's our stuff. This is the shit you can do with our stuff. Please buy our stuff. We hope you like our stuff. Piss off. Beginning and end of it. That's a good way of doing it. Dyson, I give you a thumb ups for your advertisements and your products as well. They're actually pretty good. But a lot of other shit, it's just like, piss off. If you're advertising lemonade or something, right? Say you're advertising lemonade, and you've got all this weird shit like, it's been passed down for generations, and it's like, no, I don't care. I don't care if it's been passed down for generations. It can be 1 billion years old, it can be 10 years old, it can have just come out today. I don't care how old it is. Is it any good? That's all I care about. The thing is, obviously the reason why they have it is because the more uninformed autists who actually give a shit about the presentation of the ads. Like, if the ad was just a bit of poo on a bit of string, I'd be fine with it, as long as the actual product they're advertising is good and it tells me everything I need to know. If it's a PowerPoint presentation, then that's fine. I just want to know what the thing does, and then the purpose of it has been fulfilled. I don't need anything else. I don't want anything else, because anything else is just painful. It's torturous and annoying and evil. Yeah, we'll use evil. That's an appropriate use of the word evil. There you go. Yeah. So that can all piss off. It's like when you're watching shit for the perfumes and the deodorants, because there's always a bit of a problem, isn't it? Right? Because you have to advertise something that smells nice, but there's no smell-o-vision, right? Not yet, at least. And so you're like, how? And so you've just got all the weird, pretentious shit saying, you'll be attractive. Everyone think you're attractive. Buy our stuff and everyone like you. And then they've got all the weird shit hovering around them, going all the music and shit flying around them. Yeah, going, oh, well, look at how attractive this person is. Oh, now everyone likes things that smell nice and don't smell like poo. Ooh. You know what I mean? like, what? What is this bauxite? You can turn into that bauxite. What can we do with that bauxite? I can't do anything with that bauxite. That's lame. Yes. So ads piss me off. Most ads piss me off. One of the ads I do like is the health insurance ad. I can't remember what it's called. But they're just saying, you know, you're not gonna like us, but you're not gonna hate us with us. We just give you health insurance. That's good. Take it or not, but you know, pretty good. I like that. As I said, I like those sort of ads because it's just like, this is the product, this is what we do, this is why you should buy our shit. Nothing else. Beginning and end of it. That's all I want. Cool. That's all I want to hear. No, just that's it. That's it. That's all I want. That's, you know, saying all the cool shit. Yeah, it's fun. Even shit like Nerf gun ads. Weird. I know it's weird, but like Nerf gun ads are. I mean, most of them are pretty cringy. Let's be honest. Like all the kids and shit going, "Whoa, zombie apocalypse! Whoa, gotta get my Nerf gun out!" Because you know, and they've got like a rip-off Lancer from Gears of War. Now the Ripper chainsaw thing is kind of non-bone. I don't know. It's a cool thing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it reminds me of the Gears of War Lancer. I'm playing through Gears of War with one of my friends right now, so that's why that came into my mind. If you were curious, I'm not a huge fan of Gears of War, but yeah, it's all right. Playing through it, it's fun. Playing through with my friend, but you know, beyond that, I'm not too interested, really. Yeah, we'll go through it one more time. One more time. Anyway. One more time. Yeah, I like that song. It's a good song. My god. Oh, is it gonna crash? It's gonna crash, isn't it? Yeah, it crashed. For no reason. Oh, yeah, fantastic. Bloody hell. That can eat my willy. Yeah, this is going to be real professional. We're just going to restart it right now, because... Oh, God. Haha, got him. Got him. 6 o'clock in the morning is when I have to finish this. Got him. No. There is only pain. It's only been like... I don't even know if it's even been as long as I think it has. I got a bad feeling that... Oh no. Oh. Let's go Alt Z, right? Oh shit. Oh. How long have I been recording for? Ah. Stop. I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to. Don't. I don't want to do this for this long. It's not even. I mean, I can easily keep playing it right now, but I know that as it comes to the end, it's gonna be the poo. Alright. By the way, yes, I called my world Autist Mark 4. I know. Mark 1, 2, and 3, or Mark 1, was corrupted. Mark 2 was also corrupted. Mark 3 went nowhere because I deleted the mod pack. And so this is Mark 4. Yep. Pretty epic, if I don't say so myself. Jesus God. Emperor of mankind. Like, yeah, the thing is, I really do need to update a lot of the. Well, I say update. I need to just change all the recipes again. Well, I know I have to do that, but I'm saying, it just pisses me off. There's even a thing that I have to do. Oh. Oh. Can it crash? It crashed again. You know what? Just whatever. Gonna have to go through this, and I'm gonna have to fix up all of this shit. I'll upload this anyway. So. My name Jeff. Yeah, look at this. This is professional. You can see me stop recording and